Okay, so there was a incident at a Hertz in Louisiana. Specifically, where is it? Kenner, Louisiana. So this gentleman who's from Puerto Rico, who, spoiler alert, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, tried to, well, he had a reservation for a car at Hertz. He got to this particular Hertz, and the employees, or the employee, wouldn't let him get his car because he needed his passport. Now Hertz allows Puerto Rico driver's license, valid Puerto Rican driver's license, to be a valid form of ID. This is company wide. So either A, the employee was unaware of the policy, which, since they've always had it, I don't see how they didn't. Or B, which, considering the atmosphere that we're living in, it's more likely that it's some racist asshole who just didn't want to give this person a car. Or I guess they probably didn't even know where Puerto Rico was Puerto Ricans were U.S. citizens, that Puerto Rico is a U.S. colony, U.S. territory. So, yeah, I'm going with racism. And the reason is that this person specifically said, "Did you know that my driver's license in Puerto Rico is as valid as a Louisiana driver's license?" And it's sad that he has to tell the employee, who didn't believe him, obviously, that what the company policy is, because he he reserved this car. It's not like he just sauntered in wanting a car, demanding a car. And the employee tells him he is behaving illegally and calls the police. What is illegal about pointing out, "I know your policy better than you do"? I mean, just say, talk to your manager, look up your policy. It will say that Puerto Rican driver's licenses are valid here. Anything. But to say that he's behaving illegally because he's pointing that out, I mean, it could be annoying, yeah, but it's not illegal. So he called the police, and a police officer was caught saying on his body cam, asking him to leave. "And maybe you can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth a little bit more clear for the third time," the officer said. "If they say you need a passport and you don't have one, and they say you need a passport to rent a car, what is your problem?" And they don't say if this person responded to the police officer, but dude, I mean, I get that police are there to keep the peace, but why just assume that it's the patron's fault? I mean, 9 times out of 10 it is probably, but you could possibly, I don't know, ask why, can you show me the copy of the policy or something? Because, like I said, either the employee didn't know, or just, like I said, is most likely racist and just didn't want to rent a car to a brown person. Or possibly even he knew the policy and decided that he's smarter than Hertz and knows that Puerto Rico is not a part of the U.S. So obviously they can't be U.S. citizens. Either way, we have Stupid, stupid, stupid. All three possible reasons are stupid. It predicates it. This whole thing is predicated on the fact that this guy is a moron, the employee. So why not? You know, oh, you claim our policy says this. Well, let me look it up just to be sure. None of that apparently happened according to this article. So why not? Oh, I don't know. Check? That might be a thing. Or talk to your manager, talk to someone, to another employee, say, oh, this person claims that Puerto Rican driver's licenses are valid. Is that true? There's nothing wrong with checking in. I mean, not everybody, especially if you're fairly new, not everybody can know all the ins and outs of a policy, especially if it's a pretty complicated policy. Now, Hertz apologized, saying that it's always been in their policy, but they're going to try to make it clearer. So either it was hidden somewhere that could be hard to find, or this is just Hertz's way of trying to do damage control. You know, not necessarily scream, oh, this employee is racist. But yeah, they might want to, instead of that, maybe talk to the employee and ask them why, if they read the policy, and to ask them why they didn't ask for assistance, not by the police, but by other employees of Hertz. Because this to me sounds like an employee problem, not a company policy problem. But like I said, I've never seen the policy, so it's possible that it's worded in a bad way or buried somewhere where it's easy to miss. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more the employee's fault than Hertz. And that Hertz is just trying to make the situation go away without throwing the employee under a bus, which, is probably deserved. But so the police department also apologized, saying that that's not the way they want to be portrayed, and he shouldn't have been spoken to in that manner. So yeah. If that's your first confrontation with someone, why? Why treat them like they can't speak English? Was it the accent? Was it the fact that he's not white? Because seriously, why assume that they don't understand English? And treat them like beyond a child. That just makes no sense. Go in there, ask, for one side of the story, ask for the other side of the story, and then just find out for yourself. Why does this person think this is part of our policy? Is it part of Hertz's policy? And if they cannot come up with a valid reason, fine. Even if they lied to the police officer about whether it's part of the policy, because it's not the police officer's job to check the policy to make sure that the employee is being truthful. But why not ask both sides before you just kick someone out? Because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, yeah, it's probably the patron. But, there could be a chance that the employee is being a dick. Because again, in this environment, there are employees who take it upon themselves to be dicks because they have the sense of superiority because of the color of their skin. So why not call them out? But But anyway, so yeah, I really think this incident should be looked into more. I don't know if Hertz is going to, or if they're going to hope that this employee either learns his lesson, learns their lesson, or if they're going to just forget about it, and that this might happen to another Puerto Rican in Louisiana, if not this particular town. So anyway, that's all I have on this article. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video.